Yes. Nice pose, Daniel.
Thank you. It's good to hear you guys.
Daniel, you kind of look like from Harry Potter. Who's the
Hagrid.
Hagrid? I mean, 100%.
I thought he looked more like Grizzly Ben.
He looks like Hagrid.
Hey, Harry.
Test 1, 2.
Testing 1, 2.
We could some ASMR. Say what? I learned that from video conferencing calls. You can just get right up in there. There we go. All right, friends. We have a quorum. We have a quorum. You had a Daniel. Yeah, I know. Now we really have a quorum. So can we just leave this green or?
I don't know, it's green now.
Gotta be green. Green means yes.
Green, green, green.
How you doing, Cindy?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Interesting few days with these snow.
Yeah. Hey, I have a new impact driver and a 5 amp hour battery to go with it.
Excellent.
My impact driver was not happy after that day. And then I went to the basement and started driving in masonry screws and it started chugging.
Have you looked at the
So how
new
much
business-
snow does Toledo have now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You mean that freaking
You mean
inmate?
the one on the bottom?
The
inmate
freaking inmate.
communication?
Yeah, I had to sign off on that one last year. I told her earlier I want to sign off.
So you want to go ahead and get started?
Okay.
We'll go ahead and start.
All right. Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. No messing around. We're just going to get to it. Okay, so we've got last week's meeting. I got to go into nose mode. Has everybody had a chance to look at, where is it? Is it the green one?
Yeah.
There it is.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second it.
Okay. We have any other comment before we vote? Nope. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Hi.
Great, minutes pass. Welcome, Nora.
Hi.
Do we get their audio too, or is it just one way?
If they need to talk, they'll talk, but we have to put them.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you hear me?
I can't hear you, but you can go like that if you need to talk.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's make sure we have people.
No.
Nora, can you say something?
Nora, can you test it out?
What? Can you hear me?
So she could hear me.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can hear me, I assume.
Yes.
And you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, we don't need them.
Yeah, we do.
We'll just go. And,
Okay.
Nora and Daniel, I know that you guys probably can't hear, or we won't be able to hear you very well. Just kind of make something, if you want to use the chat
He might be trying to, he looks like he's trying to hear you.
You can use the chat box and then we will relay.
No, my headphones are,
Okay.
got it.
Next on the agenda is the business licenses.
Now, my understanding of All Clear Northwest is they're actually window washers. From what I could tell online. So they do some construction. What I had a question about is, what is the need for inmate telecommunication services since we don't have a jail?
I had that same question last year when we approved this business license.
I do believe it's so that they can rip off the people in our town too. I don't know. I may have an opinion about that, but yeah.
You might. I might share it. Eric?
Yeah. So that yeah, your family that lives in Toledo can pay those prices. Okay. Yeah, they do.
Those guys, I mean.
Okay. And also we don't have any new businesses. It's just existing. Looks like. All right. Anybody want to,
It's gonna cost me, but I don't want to sit here and.
I don't know. Where's Larry's childcare at? We didn't get the applications, so.
that's Lorraine's. That's Lorraine. Yeah.
She's where? Oh, okay.
Second in Augustus.
Is Southwest Washington Realty the new one that is over there at the strip mall?
Yeah,
Anymore.
Yep.
the mural enthusiast.
And they're already on the second year. Wow. Time flies.
Well, I don't see anybody I have a problem with.
No.
Nope. What about you guys? See anything fishy?
I wish we had audio.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Daniel, are you a thumbs up or thumbs down?
About the business license?
Business licenses? Okay.
Thumbs up.
Right.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion to approve the business license.
I'll second it.
Okay. All those in favor? Aye. All opposed? Great.
Aye.
More inmate phone calls.
Fine.
And next we have, okay, comp plan updates. Do you want to run that part? There we go.
So, just to let everybody know that the city council is to go towards Department of Commerce for their 60-day review, and that was turned in.
Probably. We used a little bit more.
Wow. So, it's getting closer.
What's the usual thing?
About 10%.
Matters, we can forget about it, if something major.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be another 60-day review. There's only one 60-day review, and they also send it out to all of the other agencies that can comment on that comp plan too.
Okay.
I don't know what prices were today.
So general discussion, is this where we're going to talk about those other two documents that you emailed us?
Anywhere from.
I'm assuming Daniel and Nora, you got those? The medical marijuana and the
Oh,
development. I guess
Yes.
what we should be
I did.
doing is
Yes.
going over it ourselves, and we are comparing it against our new plan to make sure that we're not contrary to it.
Anyway, well, I was just wondering.
So when you guys you know,
where's,
No, and it looks like a generated email. is what it comes across. I didn't say that, but I'm the type of I'll ask.
our comp plan.
That's right. What's that on paper, you know what I mean?
Right.
In the last day.
But anyways, well, let me know what you think. Like I said, they keep doing their thing. And We keep, I don't know, he delivers every week.
Mm,
Okay.
Whatever you guys wanna look at.
Well, I know that I've been sending, I know Preston Katie are on board, Williams, I got Highland Vicky Arrington, the Coco. Everybody I got, I'm sending your way, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, sounds good, mister. I'm gonna let you go. You have a great night.
So, you know, it's kind of all of that. And explain that, a lot of our marijuana stuff didn't get put in there yet, even though it.
my sister's here. We can go. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm meeting in the car.
Is, a lot of the lot. That did not meet that square footage of 8,000 square foot.
Mhm.
So they would have to automatically get a variance and other things to be able to build on. And so what that small lot floating zone said is if the lot was prior to, I want to say it was 1953, that you could build on it with certain types of regulations. All that may go away if you put in smaller lot sizes.
Yeah.
We may not even need that, you know,
Yeah.
small lot floating zone. So something to look at.
Okay. And with regard to the medical marijuana from 2015, now that the state has passed recreational, that seems moot. And
I was wondering about that too.
yeah, and maybe we should wait and see. I think that's a wait and see thing. Because, well, I don't see anybody doing a community garden for it anyway.
Possibly not, but.
I'm not sure where you
I
would.
think I have all the marijuana stuff in the plan, for where, business can be put in. So a lot of that is by the state go-to regulations.
Yeah.
We still have to regulate
Okay.
our own regulations. I think all that got put in the land regs. So just, you know, to kind of look to make sure that nothing's missed.
Okay, so I had the idea, since we just all got this on Monday, that we would have put until the next meeting to go through it, and maybe everybody send Michelle your talking points, or so that we can have them kind of, so that we know what we're going to talk through, and then at the next meeting plan on going through those items.
Well, I think so. Then she'd be able to eliminate the redundancies.
Absolutely.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a question. Is it, you know, when we were talking about 4,000 square foot lot sizes, we never actually talked about multifamily
No,
construction.
that's true.
The comprehensive plan does not specify, so that is something that the land development code would specify lot size. So you have plenty of time to talk about that and get that figured out.
Okay.
Which I would say, you know, look at other cities and
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Indeed.
You know.
I mean, you don't need a half an acre to build a multi.
A duplex.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So duplex is under the single family, you can do a
Yeah.
duplex already.
Or a
Duplex,
triplex.
you would need a larger lot.
But like, isn't there like an 8-unit down here, down the street? I think there is, or a 6-unit.
There's a, yeah,
There's
there's
a 5-plex right below the middle school.
the one that got the remodel. Yeah.
Right.
There's a 4-plex that's up behind the insurance office.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could do that on 10,000
duplexes.
square feet.
There's 2 4-plexes behind
You gotta provide the
shortstop.
parking.
There's an 18-unit apartment, you know, Birchwood Court, and there's a triplex off of 6th Street. I think I got them all.
Off of 6th Street. Okay.
All right. Well, a lot of food
Looks
for
like it's
thought.
good to drive around and see who's got one. I know, yeah, some of those, like the big apartment up near the storage facility has a huge park area basically behind it,
Right.
which I think that's what a lot of that was for, is parking and
Open space.
open space. Yep. Okay. And is that anything else on comp plan? Oh, we lost Nora, but we have words.
Now, we already have our lots zoned as 1R, R1 and R1.
No.
We do not.
We used to do that and we simplified.
What did we simplify?
So we simplified to residential and commercial. So the residential zone, if you have at least 8,000 square foot, this is what you can do. To do multifamily, you have to have over 22,000 square foot. So we went very simple because we didn't need to have all that complicated stuff.
Okay, now, looking down the road on that, though, if we should perhaps change the multifamily to 10 or 12,000 square foot, which is certainly doable, would we want to regulate where those could be within the residential areas? Do we want our downtown core housing area to have new apartment buildings in it? Or
That's something that you guys need to discuss.
Is that even a problem, short of somebody coming in and buying up a couple lots and tearing the houses down?
well, if they got a 10,000 square foot lot, they could go in there and build a triplex or a fourplex or a 2-story sixplex.
There are very few lots that are 10,000 that are that big.
Yeah, there are very few. But the other thing you need to consider is you need to make sure that there's adequate parking,
Right.
off-street parking.
Right.
In the land regs, you still have to have, for multifamily, you have to have an area for play, green space. So by the time you add all this stuff, will you even be able to do it on a 10,000 square foot lot?
You'd be amazed at what you can fit into lot size.
That's true. If you did the parking, if you did the garage, the
Underground
overtop garage,
parking.
yeah.
I mean, I had a house, I had a lot next to the police department where I thought I'd build a house because it was right down the street and it was zoned residential. And it was on the corner and it was almost like 40,000 square feet, almost an acre. And I put a bid in for it and I didn't get it. And the guy who got it ended up building a 12-unit apartment complex on it.
Oh, wow.
And I go, wow, but it can be done. Just takes creative engineering.
So definitely, that's something you guys can talk about if you want to.
That's a good talking point.
Make different zoning as far as where your multifamily can go versus single-family residential. That's something that can be discussed. You know, everything's open. So.
That'll be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so like Eric said, if everybody could just kind of go through
Yeah.
and, you know, if you want paper copies, let me know, I'll print them out for you. And that way, you can mark up a paper copy and make changes or even put question marks like, I don't understand this, or I think this is something we need to discuss, an area that needs to be discussed, you know, because we want to take our time to get through this and make a good decisions like you guys did on the comp plan. And
Yeah.
You guys did a great job on that comp plan, so we want to just kind of keep that carried forward.
Very good.
I think I'm going to want to print. I work better on printed,
Okay,
shockingly.
yeah, not a problem. We'll get those out to you guys.
I have
I don't need one. I can do it.
I printed them out already.
Okay.
I suck at that. Okay.
I thought my printer was never gonna end.
Well, my printer's old. I'd be afraid that would kill it. Any other general discussion?
So I do.
Okay.
So in business licensing, like I said, this is
Oh,
coming
yeah.
down the pipe, is that it's going to be done through Department of Revenue. And Deb and I had several meetings with how it's going to work, what it's going to look like, who's responsible for what. So they can do, so currently the way that we do a business license is it's January through December. And then if you come in February, March, you still pay the full price and it's through December 31st. If you come in after June, we usually do half price. So after this, we're supposed to go live May something, June-ish. So everybody's business license that currently has one will go through December, but any new business they will say that you start a business in February, your business license will then be February to February. You know, or March to March, whenever the business comes online into the city. So the question we have for you guys is, if it's a business that's already established, are you guys going to want to have an approval process again on a renewal? If there's no changes at all to the business.
If there's no changes, that's the only thing that I could think of that we would want to maintain.
Yeah, I personally look at renewals different
Yeah,
than
me too.
new.
Yeah.
Because we have to answer them back tomorrow.
Okay,
So we need a decision.
we don't want to look at renewals, right?
I don't think
All
so.
you guys want to see
Yeah, renewals are fun.
New business.
then-
Sure.
But we do still get to look at new, even though we're not taking the money.
Right, the money will flow back to us and we'll have a process, but, you know, it's gonna be so much easier for, especially somebody that has several businesses, in several cities. They will go online and do all their licensing, get all their, you know, fees paid, and then the state just kind of sends it out. You know, if it's a new business, okay, City of Toledo, we have this new, you know, application. We'll go through our process before you guys and see what needs to be done. If there's any, you know, we don't agree with it or it's not in the right location. So that's another thing we could look at when we're looking at this land development regs. Okay, no, we don't want to allow this type of business in this area,
Uh-huh.
you know.
Right.
So we'll still have the opportunity to look at those things and have feedback on that prior to them getting their actual license.
Sounds good to me.
Okay,
So yeah, just new.
just students. Okay, we'll let them know. Thank you.
New stuff or like changes
Or
to
changes,
old
yeah,
ones,
yeah.
Like
Like change of location,
change of location, change of
change
some
of
sort of.
what they're doing.
Yeah, and we let them know if you change location, your business license does not go with you. It's a new business.
Okay,
license.
great.
Yes.
Okay.
Or if the business changes, say that you have a retail and then you're going to have a bar or a restaurant. That's a change of business. It's a new license.
Or you're a bakery and you're gonna start making edibles.
Yes, yeah.
Say for
There's a lot more
Say
reasons
for
to
instance.
know that.
Not likely.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Michelle, do you know who are we done with that topic?
Yeah. how
Yeah,
about that?
do you know who our local USDA rep is?
USDA?
Yeah. Or like,
Yes.
okay. Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right, we'll talk later.
Okay.
All right.
USDA?
Yeah.
Like meat,
Yes,
Food. Yeah.
Food Department of Agriculture.
yes.
USDA actually does a lot of things.
Sorry, not just me,
So
yeah.
they do loans and grants for cities and other people too for infrastructure.
Yeah.
They're a great resource. On the Lions Club, you guys have, I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
have Lions Club.
Yeah.
So there is somebody that does work for USDA, but they all kind of have their own niche.
Yeah,
And so-
that's the problem I ran into. So I have somebody asking me a question about a USDA rep, and then I asked that guy that you're talking about, and he's like, I only do this and that.
Yeah.
And so I don't know who to ask again.
Yeah, so it depends on what you're actually looking for
Right.
from the USDA, but
Yeah.
they're great to work with and are very, very helpful.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I keep on getting told. Haven't found them yet.
Any other general discussion? Daniel, no? Okay. Public input,
No, Mike.
that's it?
Nothing.
Are we done?
I think so.
I think so.
I will entertain a motion that we adjourn.
All right, I make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second it.
Second it.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Great.
Aye.
Good meeting.
We turn these off now?
Bye, everyone.